was once ruled by an Asura king named Mahabali. The king was greatly respected in his kingdom and was considered to be wise, judicious, and extremely generous. It is said that Kerala witnessed its golden era in the reign of King Mahabali. Everybody was happy in the kingdom. There was no discrimination on the basis of caste or class. Rich and poor were equally treated. There was neither crime nor corruption. People did not even lock their doors, as there were no thieves in that kingdom during the time of King Mahabali.
Mandri, how are my people doing in our kingdom? Your Highness, they are all living well under your grace. There is no poverty or corruption. I am so glad to hear that. Your Highness, your fame has spread all over the world, even to Devalogam.
And the fame of King Mahabali, gods became extremely concerned and jealous. They felt threatened about their own supremacy and began to think of a strategy. They decided to ask the help of Lord Vishnu, whom Mahabali worshipped. Presuming that he might become overpowerful, Aditi, the mother of gods, pleaded with Lord Vishnu to curtail Mahabali's powers.
Vishnu Bhagavan, King Mahabali's fame has spread far and wide. We feel challenged that he might become overpowerful. Only you can help us, Vishnu Bhagavan. Please, find a resolution to this problem.
Oh, Mother, do not worry. Have faith in me. I have a solution for everything.
Since Mahabali was very charitable and granted to all who approached him for help, Lord Vishnu decided to test the king. Lord Vishnu disguised himself as a poor Brahmin boy called Vamana, and Vamana is the fifth avatar of Vishnu. He came to the kingdom of Mahabali and asked for a grant just as they were performing the morning prayers. Sensed that Vamana was not an ordinary person and warned the king against making the promise. But the generous king replied that it would be a sin for a king to back on his words and agreed to grant the wish of this Brahmin boy.
Ask me, what is your wish?
I wish to have 3 feet of land.
Your wish is granted.
Vamana asked for a simple gift, just 3 feet of land. Despite the warnings of his advisor, king granted the land. Vamana, the avatar of Vishnu Bhagavan, then grew into an immense size. covered the heavens.
Oh Lord, what does 1/4 be covered all the heaven?
With the second step, he covered all of the earth.
Oh Lord, with the second step, he covered all the earth. Where will thou not put his third step?
Since I have covered all the heaven and the earth, where will I place my last step?
Realizing there was no more space for his third step, Mahabali, the king, offered his head.
I do realize now that you are an avatar of Lord Vishnu. I gladly offer you my head for Bhagavan's last step.
Lord Vishnu was very pleased by the devotion of King Mahabali and offered him one wish before sending him down to the underworld.
Since you have been a great king and served your people so well, you may ask me one wish before I send you down to the Padala.
Would you please grant me my wish to visit the people of Kerala at least once a year?
Your wish is granted. You may visit your people once every year.
He also blessed the king and said, even after losing all his worldly possession, the king would always be loved by Lord Vishnu and his dear people. Onam is the grand celebration that marks the homecoming of this beloved King Mahabali. People of Kerala, all over, regardless of religion, caste, or class, celebrate the festival with equal joy. Onam also helps to create an atmosphere of peace, and the rich cultural heritage of Kerala comes out at its best during this festival.
ഈ മലനാട് സ്വർഗമാണ്. നാടൻ പാട്ടുകളുടെ മധുരമുണ്ട്, ഇളം കാറ്റിന്റെ കുളിരുണ്ട്, മാവേലി തമ്പുരാന്റെ ഐശ്വര്യ തനിമയുണ്ട്, തൃക്കാക്കരയപ്പന്റെ അനുഗ്രഹമുണ്ട്, പൂപ്പടയും അടപ്രഥമനും തുളസിത്തറയുമുണ്ട്. തിരകൾ തലോടുന്ന ഈ പുഴയോരത്തൂടെ നമുക്ക് നടക്കാം. തിരയുടെ താലോലത്തിന്റെ താളത്തിൽ പാടാം. ഓടിച്ചിട്ടാടയുടെ തുമ്പുകൾ നനയിട്ടുകൊണ്ട് നൃത്തമാണ്. കാലിടറാതെ മനമിടറാതെ മനോഹരമായി പാടും. ഈ പൊന്നോളം എന്നെന്നും ഓർമ്മിക്കുന്ന സുദിനമാക്കാൻ ജാതി മത ഭേദമില്ലാതെ ഒന്നു ചേർന്ന് ശ്രുതി ചേർന്ന് പാടും.
ഇത്രയും ഗംഭീരമായ ഒരു ഓണം പെർഫോമൻസ് ഒരു കൈയടി കൂടി നന്നായിട്ട് കൊടുക്കാം. നല്ല